Home delivery is definitely one of the hot topics in the last couple of years in retail. It varies very much depending per country. So if you look at the UK, that's already normal. Everybody has basically home delivery offerings. Whereas if you look at Germany, it's very still in the early stages. Home delivery is hot because basically if you look at the history of retail, you started off by the corner stores, the convenience stores in the small villages, basically combining multiple offerings of different products. Whereas before people had to walk to different farms to get different products, they now can just go to one single store. And the more we saw that, the more people also noticed the benefit of selling products that are not only in your village. So you saw growing stores that actually offer more products than just the local ones. And the more we saw that, we saw that there's consolidation, and consolidation made it more cost efficient to offer the certain products. So growing retail markets, and the growing retail markets led to more and more consolidation. More and more the offering increased. All of this in order to make the customer happy, because the customer was demanding it. Then we saw that we went towards the customer again, become more customer centric. So we had convenience stores, we had different sizes of stores, we had different offerings, for example, pick and collect. Now it seems just natural that there's one single question which is not answered yet, namely, where does the customer use the products? He's not using them at the store, he's using them at home. And therefore it requires an action from the customer actually to come to your store, whereas home delivery offers you suddenly that you can go to the customer and deliver the products yourself. And therefore many retailers realize that as a potential and are looking currently into that, how they can make that profitable and how they can make it offered to the customer. Well, there are two different reasons. Some retailers actually offer it because it's in the market. Some retailers already offer it, and therefore it's important that they basically follow the same offering in order to not lose market share. Others actually see it the other way around and see it as an opportunity to gain market share. Just a few of them actually see it as an opportunity to actually make a profit. The reason for that is very simple. Home delivery is extremely complex. The biggest complexity from home delivery comes from the uncertainty. Therefore, it's extremely difficult to balance two different things, namely the cost control and, on the other hand, the customer satisfaction. And that is what makes it very difficult, and every retailer has a different answer for these kind of questions. Costs are of course always an issue, but you need to be able to outweigh them with the benefits. And like in any complex planning puzzle, you need to be able to adapt the software and the support and the process to your specific needs in order to be able to cater for the specifics of this puzzle. And that we have here as well. So if you look at, there are many ways how you can decrease the uncertainty. For example, one way is to take the customer and steer him in the right direction. You can give him incentives to order long in advance. You give him a reduced cost to have larger time windows, or actually favor the behavior that you want. Another way is, of course, the software. Make it flexible. Allow it to adhere to your specific needs. For example, be able to choose with parameters the specifics of today. Maybe you want today to focus a bit more on customer satisfaction. And a different distribution center, you're actually looking more at the cost control because the costs have been recently high. Your software needs to be able to support you. And the planner is the key figure, because the planner has all of this under control. If he knows what he's steering for, then that will give you the benefits that you're looking for. Home delivery is a complex puzzle and deserves to have the right attention level. It's different for every single retailer, it's different for every single situation, it's different for the products, and in the end actually for the customers that you're selling to. Could be that in one region you have certain requirements, in another one you have others. But the important thing is that there is a lot to be gained in this puzzle, and therefore it's important to not give up just because it's difficult, because difficult does not mean it's impossible.